How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan battle video, and today going to be trying out a 100% Vegito Blue in the potential system. And a big shout out to PS3 for the 100% Vegito Blue. He kind of wailed a bit more than me, and like you will see, well, I don't know if this one is coming out after that video or before this video, but basically the point is you're going to see something that is most likely going to annoy a few of you. But one super attack, which means that his attack has gone up by 15%, and of course every time that he super attacks, his attack greatly raises, and that's his third attack, so that means he got a 45% attack increase. Of course, we also have 2 support units in play, so clearly he is getting a massive increase from this. Okay, that sounded weird. Okay, and I'm going to try to keep him paired up with the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. If you're wondering why I'm running a ton of support units, I'm basically trying to be as consistent as possible here, and this isn't... You know what? Because I'm not even focusing that much on my own one, I'm going to let it slide, okay? I'm going to let it slide. It's okay. I don't need to put TEQ Vegito in the first slot to activate the majority of his attack links. And we get super attack. So, of course, Super Saiyan was not active there. How much damage? 51k. That's not so bad. We are going to super attack now. So, this is my own Vegito. 870k. With no, well, I'll say no. With the 3 potential system buffs. Of course, the other one's at 100%. So, he's going to be pretty beastly. Once he gets going, that is when you truly get to see his potential, because he's broken. He is way too good for the meta that we are currently in, and I will probably demonstrate that in a video tomorrow, even though it's not exactly like the most realistic scenario, but it will just show you how good he actually is. And of course, let me know who you guys managed to pull. And this is why we need Super Saiyan 3 GT. Things are not going to end well for me here. But the good thing is, you can super attack multiple times, so that is one plus of using this. Well, or just using Vegito in general. And can Piccolo tank these hits, even though he isn't awakened? Okay, there we go. He can tank these hits relatively well. Of course, he has that 30% attack and defense, but can we get an additional super attack here? Just keep it going. Can we get one more in? It's normal. Maybe a fourth? And of course, the fourth one, which is the potential system super attack, or just the potential system additional, wasn't a super attack, even though the majority of the time it does tend to be a super attack. And now we are going to say, like, not so much damage here. Fair enough, not so much damage there. Low-key, my own Vegito is going to rise above the other one somehow. Even though the Dokkan meter is kind of spin up a little here. Well, I'm hoping that we can super attack an external Vegito, because I want to see how good he actually is once he gets several attacks in. I think now he attacks 7 times, which is a total increase. My maths isn't that good, so that is a total increase of 75, nope, 90%, I believe. It's 90% or 105%, one of the two, something along those lines. So it's a pretty big increase. And of course, I get this to go off when I need it the least. But of course, going to go through this entire rotation with the Great Ape. Really hoping that we don't stay there for 3 turns, because that is most likely the most annoying thing in the game. I'm personally not a big fan of it. It's alright if you're legit using a team that is full of apes, because you're clearly using that team for a reason, because you want the transformations to go off. But it's for a team like this, it's like, no, I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. I do not want it to happen. And then we have a ton of tech orbs there. So super attacks for Vegito next turn, and that's something that I probably should have paid attention to when I was on the previous stage. But what's the longest stage here? I believe it's TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't know if I want to go that long though. But, I mean, it depends on how fast we get past these stages. If we weren't in Great Ape, it would be way more convenient, because I would probably would have taken Goku out by now. Alright. Get these two linking together over in a flash as well, which is something that I completely forgot about somehow. But I have full confidence, okay? I have full confidence in Vegito here. Do I? Full confidence in Vegito. I don't even show that he's at 100%, okay? 2 million. Oh my word. 100. Oh my word. Additional super attack. He is still rising. Can we get an additional super attack? Can we get an additional super attack? Come on, one more. And there we go. 2.4 million. We got the additional super attack, which was a potential system ability. And there we go. And that wasn't even him at his peak. There is like so much more potential to him. And I'm definitely going to have to try something else with this particular unit tomorrow, because I kind of was planning on doing something else when I jumped into boss rush. I was like, oh, I'm taking on the wrong thing, but it's still happening. Of course, I kind of just want to show him off like this anyway. And this is going to be an issue. This is... Wow. Apparently, no super attack for my Vegito, but then again, he could get an additional, so that could still work in my favor. And yeah, nothing there. And I don't think I need to heal up here, so we are good. Pretty close to a Dokkan mode as well. So on average, you do tend to get 3 attacks in, which is a 45% attack increase every single turn that one of your Vegitos is up, which is pretty good. And of course, once you get an additional super attack, it's just going to be getting higher and higher. And the reason why I'm running a team full of support units is because I just want to see how well he performs with multiple increases. And because... Okay, 23,000 there. So currently, 30% attack increase. Well, attack and defensive increase from Pan. And I believe Vegito is the same as well. And we are getting another massive increase here. And Vegito is going to take him out with a super attack straight away. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get anything there. But the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku is activating pretty much every single one of Vegito Blue's links, apart from Warrior Gods, which isn't going to be that, you know, that common on this particular team, unless you maybe run... Who would you run? Ultra Instinct Goku. I think Ultra Instinct Goku does have that link. If he doesn't, then I'm just like, oh, okay then. And he's not going to super attack. Yep, well, no super attack for Vegito this rotation. I mean, I keep saying that, but it's like, he can still get additionals, okay? So every time I say he wasn't going to get a super attack, just don't take my word for it, because he can still get an additional super attack here. So that's the second attack, and he's most likely going to get a third. Okay, never mind. It's a great chance, which is around 70% to get 2 attacks, and granted, there are certain situations where you don't get so lucky. Now, this is what I'm talking about, a massive increase here. So we're getting 33% from Super Saiyan 3 GT, and an additional 30% from Vegito. Oh boy. So he should be able to tank these hits without, yeah, no issue, double-digit damage. Super attack, probably going to take like 5k, definitely on the 10k. Maybe not. Okay, 1.5 million, and we aren't even at his peak yet. That's his first super attack. He's basically going to one-shot the stage, so it doesn't even matter anyway. This is why I need to take on that other stage, and it's a shame that you can't take on multiple... Well, you can't use the same friend over and over again, because I would be able to do it straight after this, but it's fine. Gotta be patient when trying a few things like this out. And I'm not going to super attack here, because I do want to get the Dokkan mode with the other, and this is going to be my first time healing up, which is pretty good, and considering that that I'm using a team full of support units, it's not so bad. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Oh my... I can't believe this happened. Well, I can't believe this happened. I needed 1 key, didn't I? It was legit unavoidable. Oh, completely forgot that he super attacks early. You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, let me know if you guys are enjoying the video so far. By leaving a like. And of course, if you are new and you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe. And this is going to hit for like 100k maybe, a bit more. You know, pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. Still can't believe that happened. It's just, why? I was like, well, I needed an agility type unit, so I'm going to be running an agility type support. Why like this? Double super attacks though. I'm going to get the triple. He can legit take out an entire stage by himself in 1 turn. Which is why he's so broken. And that's why I mentioned in my previous video that the more potential system buffs you give him, the lower his damage potential is, because of how fast he's going to be taking out these stages. Which is kind of ironic, but... yeah, I mean, they are supposed to get stronger with the potential system buffs. So it's like, nope, nope, they're not going to get stronger. Well, he's going to be getting stronger, but his damage potential will just be lower. Then we have 1.7 million. We are going to move on to the next stage, and this is just going to be like, oh, okay, it's no issue. You know what? I'm going to try to avoid super attacking anyone next turn, just to see how well the Vegito can do by himself. Oh, I'm most certainly not going to avoid super attacking with the starter Goku. Let's go with these. I'm going to actually get another Dokkan mode too. Okay, never mind. So it looks like I'm super attacking with Vegito. They're not going to be doing that much anyway, so... well, the support's not going to be doing that much. I can't say the same for this Vegito. But even with the normal attacks, he just hits so hard. 1.8 million, and my one isn't even at 100%. This man is ridiculous. Okay, you know what? Type advantage. Type advantage. Like, and that was kind of weird. I'm probably just didn't zoom in there. He's just so good. Like, what would I think when I made him? He is legit broken. Rose is more complete. He is probably one of the most complete units in the game. And I know that Vegito is... I'm just going to clarify. That Super Vegito was the closest thing to that before. But now, Rose can give a defensive boost to all your units, and he can tank himself. He hits extremely hard. He debuffs. He just does so much to your entire team. That's just like, okay, that's ridiculous. He doesn't have the counters, but it doesn't even matter if he doesn't have the counters, because that team now has that damage output. Okay, maybe it's not the end for him this turn. Can we get a potential system super attack, though? Okay, no potential system attack here. By the very least, we are building up his attack. The stages of multiple enemies are good, just because we can obviously stay here a bit longer and raise the attack of both the Vegetos. And I'm going to try to avoid a super attack here, but I would imagine that Vegito is going to take him out. We're just in normal attacks regardless, unless I get kind of unlucky and he just doesn't decide to get the second and third attacks. But this is the third one, well, the first one I should say. Moving on to the second one, which is a normal attack. I think we can triple. Get the triple, so he is going to... No, he's not. Start Goku will be able to take him out here. He's at full key as well, which is pretty much unavoidable, and 58,000. Couldn't have survived by a tiny amount of health, but it's fine, fine nonetheless. Why are you like this? It's supposed to be like a 30% chance, if that. It's supposed to be... No, it has to be way lower than that. And it's just going off so frequently. This isn't a Tapion team. I don't want you to consistent... You know what? Let's aim for Fowler. I will never learn how to pronounce his name correctly. I probably will at some point if I actually cared. And yeah, aim for Cooler. Wow, okay. I actually took a... Well, he took a ton of damage there. Just from a normal attack. I kind of overestimated how much health Cooler actually has. Yeah, I decided to go for Fowler, whatever his name is. A bit too late, but still aiming for him. Even with the type disadvantage, I'm still doing a nice amount of damage. And how much is this going to do? 58k normally. It's fine. 100k per hit. Okay, it tends to vary, so you must have like at least 1 million health, which back when Dokkan started would be a lot, but for teams like this, it's just like, yeah, no issue. Right, now we have Loki. Yeah, no. Kind of wanted to give Vegito the boost from the regular Vegito with the super attack mechanic, but I'm just like, I'd rather keep Super Saiyan 3 GT around. So his attack stat should be going up to like 2 million at this point, because he is legit getting a 63% attack increase, basically activating every single link apart from Warrior Gods as well. I believe Power Slowed by God is active here. That is 1.8 million. Keep in mind that this is the 100% one. 4.3 mil. Can we get an additional super attack here? 2.3 million. And it's going to keep getting higher and higher. Of every single stage that we move on to, every single time that he attacks, he's just going to be getting stronger. See what I mean? He legit is too good for this meta. But I'd imagine that most of you knew that. Right, let's give him a 30% attack increase from Pan. The reason why I'm running Piccolo to begin with is just because of the defensive support. Normally, I was going to run the Inkin Gohan. I was like, wait, he only works for N-type, so I kind of had to just take him out. Which is a bit of a shame, because that Inkin Gohan is pretty good. Kind of wish I had Tien as well, because he does give a 40% attack and defensive increase, but I believe that banner is actually coming back. It's either coming back to JP or Global. Don't take him out here. Do not take him out here. Okay, so he is going to survive, but other Vegito will be taking him out. Would it be smart? Would it be smarter to avoid a super attack? It wouldn't, because if you avoid a super attack, his attack and defense is going to go down, if I'm not mistaken, or isn't it? You know, I think it'll be fine. So I am going to end up attacking her with the Vegito. So his attack stat is most likely going to go up to like 3 million, which is crazy. So I'm curious to see how hard he hits here. The Star Goku gives a 25% attack increase. 2.3 mil, as expected, of course. And this is going to hit for 2.5 million damage. So clearly he's an absolute beast, and that was just one super attack. I'm actually curious to see how well my one would perform with just the 3. Well, not the 3. Well, technically that is the 3, but with the 2 dupes, which I haven't fed yet, but I definitely will soon. What do we want to go with here? Honestly, I want the... Yeah, I kind of want the Pan to come back round, or the Vegito, so I'm going to put the Vegito in the last slot. I just want to see like how high I can get. This is definitely one of the longest stages, because you also have multiple enemies to think about. But damn, even with just the 3 potential system buffs, my one is pretty close to the other Vegito, admittedly. But I can definitely see a spike in difficulty happening for the 3rd year anniversary. I would imagine that it didn't happen now, just for reasons. And I tend to do things in a bit of a strange order. Now we are going to go over this. So This is just, like, this entire support is coming from Super Saiyan 3 GT alone. 33% attack increase. And then, of course, going to super attack probably once. And then that's just going to be the end of him. Well, I don't see him surviving this, to be honest. His attack stat is easily going to be, like, over 2 million, without a doubt. And I don't think any unit in the game even comes close to that, apart from the legendary rares regularly. And how much is this going to hit for? 1.8 mil. And that was one super attack. And that goes back, again, I mean, this is probably going to be the last time that I mention it. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. And, like, the more potential system buffs you give him, like, the lower his damage potential is, just because you aren't on these stages for that long. You're legit one-shot in the majority of these stages. And I'm going to see if I can do that right now. So, let's start. Yeah, let's go with this. Probably going to be the smartest thing to do. And this is my own Vegito, and definitely going to end it after this stage in particular. I've probably been on this boss rush stage for like 15 minutes, and I'm not even using my best possible team. Can you imagine how fast I'll be able to beat this now with just Vegito alone? I wish you could just like run a team of one unit. That would be something interesting, and of course this isn't going to take him out. Kind of relied on Vegito a bit too much there, but of course, if he did have more than just the 3 potential system buffs, I would imagine that would have been higher. I'm not going to chase any dupes for Vegito, just because, I mean, I don't necessarily need to at this point. I'm happy with the amount of dupes that I have. And we are pretty close to a Dokkan mode here. Should I aim for it? Is it going to be enough? It may be enough just about. And I'm 1 orb off. You know what, it's fine. As long as the start of Goku doesn't pop up again, it's cool. But easy one-shot here. 1.2 mil. It's just like, when you attack those 10 times, his attack stat is consistently going to be over 10 million. Or 10 million? That would be ridiculous, but it can maybe get to that point. It is consistently going to be over 2 mil, without a doubt. Pardon me. Yeah, let's go with this. I actually want a consistent flow of support units in that last slot. And the Piccolo is going to lead away. And of course, he does give that defensive boost as well. But yeah, like I was saying, most likely going to end it after this particular stage. Kind of wish I could see Vegito links up above the units. And if I was using my actual team, you could probably take out every single stage in the game with just one turn, without a doubt. Well, not every player, obviously, because not every player is a whale. But if you're a whale like me, you know, nano and such. So my face cam just decided that it didn't want any of it and just decided to stop recording, which is nice. But it didn't miss anything. I managed to take out the previous stage with Super Saiyan 3 GT. And I have the 100% Vegito Blue up next turn, and I still haven't shown you, so I'm definitely going to be showing you guys after this particular amount or particular set of attacks. And no super attack there. Okay, I did use the Ashi just because he attacks way too much. I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of this. Oh dear, so this is one of the rotations where it's... Yeah. I can go with this, and then can heal up. And to show you that the Vegito is in fact 100%, there he is. So crazy high stats, over 17,000. Interesting crit levels and such, but it's fine. He went with a more balanced approach. So high chance for additional attacks, and of course if you get that additional super attack to go off, which is the 4th one, that's just going to increase your attack even further. That is the more balanced approach, but I would rather go with the crits, just because, I mean, 40% chance to get a crit, I believe, is a bit better than the additional super attack, especially if you can get one of the next 2. So, like, you have the first one, and if you can get the ulti to go off, and they are super attacks, or at least one of them is a super attack, and either one is a crit, it's basically game over anyway, so... And again, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. How much is this going to hit for? I'll predict like 4 million. Okay, I completely underestimated how hard that was going to hit, but then again, he hasn't attacked that many times. And he gets the additional super attack, and that one was, in fact, a crit. Now, moving on to the last stage, I'm actually curious to see if Vegito could do this by himself, and I'm actually going to be super attacking here. So, I'm going to give him the boost from the TEQ Vegito. And don't rule my one out, okay? He may only have the 3 potential system buffs, but he still works the exact same way that the other Vegito does. He is still consistently getting that attack increase. So, he has attacked several times as well, so he could potentially be on par if he gets more attacks or more super attacks. And let's see how high. Wow. So, at the moment, he's actually higher than the 100% one. And Oh, this is going to be a crit as well. That was the second attack. Is this going to be the triple? No, no triples this time round. But we are most likely going to be finishing it off with the 100% TEQ Vegito Blue. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know if you're maybe going to get Vegito to 100% in the future, if you're capable of doing so. And I'm not going to super attack here, am I? Why are you like this? What? Why are you like this game? Like, honestly, I think it's game over regardless. I don't think he can survive these attacks. Even if it's just normal attacks, I think it's over. And he has the potential to get 4 in total, so down to 2 bars of health, I think it's game over. May or may not get super attacks here. There we go. I love how they changed the angle for the Kamehameha. I mean, at least it's kind of different from what we normally have. That is 1 attack. That is the 2nd attack. That is the 3rd attack. Are we going to get the 4th attack? Was I too ambitious? Did I rely too much on Vegito? I did too. Yeah, well, looks like I am going to be finishing things off with my own Vegito. Which is fine, because funnily enough, his attack stat is actually higher than the other one. Yeah. You know what? Just for the sake of doing it. Wait. I don't trust this. You know what? I don't trust it. I do not trust it. Because I was about to pick up the tech calls with Vegito, but I didn't think that was going to drop down the right way. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And Vegito is just kind of there for no reason now. But I wanted to activate Super Saiyan at the very least. But we are going to finish things off with my own Vegito. Still getting a 55% attack increase. Attack stat just under 1.9 million. And it is GG for the Goku. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day as always. And I will see you all in the next one.